The nothing rule, how it works. The nothing rule is one of the most effective ways to break free from bad habits and reset your brain's dopamine system. It helps you restore motivation, focus, and pleasure in everyday life by allowing your brain to naturally recover from overstimulation. Let's go deeper into why this works, what happens in your brain, and how to apply it effectively. 1. Understanding dopamine and addiction. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation, pleasure, and reward. Every time you engage in high-stimulation activities, such as playing video games, scrolling social media, watching adult content, eating junk food, or binge-watching Netflix, you get a huge dopamine spike. The problem: these activities flood your brain with dopamine at unnatural levels. Your brain adapts by lowering your baseline dopamine levels to compensate. Over time, you need more and more stimulation just to feel normal, making everyday activities like reading, working, or socializing feel boring. The withdrawal: when you stop high dopamine activities, your dopamine doesn't immediately return to normal. It drops below baseline. This leads to withdrawal symptoms like lack of motivation, fatigue and brain fog, depression and anxiety, trouble focusing, feeling empty or restless. The solution? The nothing rule. 2. How the nothing rule works. Step 1. Accept the discomfort. When you stop engaging in high dopamine activities, you'll feel low, bored, and unmotivated. Don't fight it. Don't try to escape it. Just do nothing. This discomfort is actually a sign that your brain is healing. Instead of instantly grabbing your phone or indulging in another dopamine spike, sit with the boredom. The longer you resist, the more your dopamine system will rebalance. Step 2. Wait for your dopamine to reset over time. Your dopamine levels will naturally return to a healthy baseline. You'll start finding joy in simpler, more meaningful activities, like reading, exercising, or spending time with friends. You won't need constant artificial stimulation to feel good. Step 3. Build better habits. Once your dopamine levels stabilize, it becomes easier to form good habits and stay consistent. Activities that once felt boring, like working out, studying, or deep conversations, will start feeling rewarding again. 3. How long does it take? The timeline varies, but here's a general idea. 0 to 3 days, strong cravings, boredom, restlessness. 4 to 7 days. Mood swings, difficulty focusing. 7 to 14 days, small improvements in motivation and energy. 14 to 30 days, more focus, enjoyment in simple activities, less desire for instant gratification. Most people feel significantly better within 2 to 4 weeks, but full recovery depends on how long you've been overstimulating your brain. The 10-minute trick: backup plan. If the nothing rule feels too difficult, try this. Whenever you feel a strong craving to engage in a bad habit, tell yourself, I can do this in 10 minutes. This small delay reduces urgency and helps your brain relax, making it easier to resist temptation. This trick works because uncertainty creates stress. Giving yourself a set time makes it easier to manage cravings. 5. Real-life examples and success stories. Example 1. Breaking video game addiction. After quitting gaming, Alex felt extremely bored and unmotivated. Instead of looking for another distraction, he sat with the discomfort. Within a few weeks, his interest in old hobbies returned, and he started going to the gym and reading more. Example 2. Overcoming junk food cravings. Sarah struggled with emotional eating. When cravings hit, she applied the 10-minute trick and waited instead of acting on impulse. Over time, her cravings became less frequent, and she naturally started eating healthier. Example 3. Escaping social media overuse. Mike used to scroll endlessly on social media. He started using the nothing rule and forced himself to sit with the discomfort of boredom. A few weeks later, he found himself more engaged in real-life activities and social interactions. 6. Key takeaways. Dopamine overload leads to low motivation. Too much instant gratification lowers your dopamine baseline, making normal life feel dull. The nothing rule lets your brain reset. By resisting cravings and allowing boredom, your brain naturally rebalances. The discomfort is temporary. Feeling restless, anxious, or unmotivated is part of the process, just like muscle soreness after a workout. You'll enjoy life again. Once your dopamine stabilizes, everyday activities will start feeling rewarding again. Would you like a daily guide or a gradual reduction approach based on your habits? Let me know and I'll create a detailed plan for you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.